go to the biggest topic, I guess, and that's been trending for like weeks. We
Yeah,
got I didn't believe it, but I guess it is true. So we got the departure of CM Punk, and
yeah.
it looks like they're trying to buy out his contract. And it looks like nobody in AEW wants to work with him anymore, like Jericho and all the upper big league guys. They don't want to work with him anymore. And the only thing that's holding it back is the non-compete clause,
Of course.
which we know what's going on with the non-compete.
Hmm.
He may go back to WWE. I doubt it. But what do you think is going to happen to AEW now? Like, you're you're literally your biggest star, your biggest box office draw in pay-per-views, TV ratings is gone. What's going to happen with AEW now?
Well, like I said, this is not nothing personal. So I'm not making this personal. I'm not the biggest fan of CM Punk, but this is not personal. This is just business, and in
Mm-hmm.
business, they're losing a big access to their company. It's no way of There's no way of getting around it. People like him. Uh, he's got he's got records where he's sold the most of this, did the most of this, sold the most T-shirts in what, an hour or something like that. So he's got things that he's done for their company,
Mm-hmm.
and I knew it was all over when I start seeing these contracts that they start extending now. They've given extensions to contracts now, like Moxley contract got extended, like Jericho's contract just got extended. So they see value in these guys, and Jericho, as you might I think you was just hitting it on it right now. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I forget the media outlet that Jericho was talking to, where he says, basically CM Punk was a cancer in the locker room. He was terrible. He's terrible. And this is coming from Chris Jericho, who is, a person that's, he has a lot of respect amongst the peers, amongst those guys. So when he says it,
Sounds like
and then
he's
you,
kissing ass to me.
oh yeah, yeah. Well, listen. The whole thing is a mess, right? So everybody's lying, to be honest. But I'm trying to look at who's lying the least. That's kind of where I'm trying to go with this. You know, so he's saying that nobody in the locker room wants to work with CM Punk no more. He signed an extension, Jericho. So that means he's going to be here for a while. So basically, they've given up on the whole CM Punk thing. And the only thing that's holding it back is, like you said, is the non-compete thing, because, there's some type of people out there that think that, he might go back to
Ah, mm-mm.
he might do it out of spite. I don't know CM Punk level of what's the word I'm
You
looking
you
for?
you think
Level
WWE?
of I mean, I don't think it's a good idea, but in the wrestling business, they always say that, um, just get them to just get an audience, just get your
I
audience.
mean, look
Like,
at Cody. Look at Cody.
yeah. So, and let me tell you something about the Cody thing. I mean, there's some people that say, Cody all along wanted to go to WWE. There's some people that said that this whole thing was just him trying to show WWE how good he is, so he can go back over there. Um, I can see that though. I don't want to be a conspiracy nut, but I can see something like that. Some people might just go, you know what? I'm just showing what I can do right here, so I can just get that WWE contract. You know, because over
I
here
yeah.
it's getting crazy. It's not. I mean, now I'm starting to. You know what? I was saying it all along, but now other people are starting to see what I'm talking about. How it don't feel like it's competing with WWE at all. It feels like it's a second rate thing, and it always felt to me. It always felt like a second rate thing. It never felt big.
I feel like I feel like they just said themselves. So they. I'm glad they extended Moxley. They need Moxley. I may not like him that much, but for that audience, he's like needed. And if you look at like the ratings, he actually brings in, relatively speaking, ratings. Jericho brings in no ratings. The show. It looks like to me they just gave up. They said themselves, okay, we're going to be far and below the second best player. We're not going to compete with them anymore. We're going to do our own thing. Because Tony Khan's what, a billionaire? Well, allegedly. Like, his dad got the bread, but he's worth like $1 billion, right?
Listen, his dad did the work.
But look at this, right? Look at this. He it's like a dude who just has a lot of money and he loves wrestling. He wants to do it on his own terms. He doesn't care about being profitable. He doesn't care about it being a business. He just wants to dream matchup and just have fun. Because if
Mm-hmm.
you're running like a business, you're gonna, bro. He just signed Bandito and Juice Robinson. How many people has he like cut throughout this whole time? He hasn't really cut anybody. So
Yeah, that's the
it
thing.
like I only think he's cut what, maybe four.
I mean, he cut Joey Janela.
Joey Janela, one of the Dark Order guys, uh, a woman wrestler. I forgot her name.
Yeah, I don't
That
know.
that's really it.
Yeah, I mean.